Hi everyone, this is for Sagittarius. You're the last one. So let's see what's going on for you. This is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2022. I'm a little bit behind in January. I had some things I had to take care of at the beginning of the month. So let's set the tone with the LENORMAND REVERIE. We're going to roll the die as well. We have the Universal Golden Tarot for the main read, upright, and then uprights and reversals for clarifiers from the Rider-Waite Mini. It is a general reading. If you want something more specific to you, my info is below as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe. And let's get going with this. Sagittarius for January 2022. I have pre-shuffled. I'm just shuffling a little bit more. Let's see what the LENORMAND REVERIE has for Sagittarius, January 2022. We have the wise birds, wise counsel, perhaps a couple who are very wise working together. The 12 of completion as well. And the lilies, a very spiritual union here. And that's union and peace, maturity, and commitment. How beautiful, Sagittarius. We have the Knight of Wands here, rushing in perhaps just to sweep some off their feet. But again, we have the home or union energies and perhaps wise counsel about this as well, about committing to a home perhaps as well. That could be buying or selling a home. But there's very spiritual, mature energy there. It's very lovely, actually. The bottom of the deck is perhaps some hoops that you have to jump through, perhaps a little bit of confusion, people going their own way, trying to figure their way out how to get to the center here, come together. With the 43 is the 3 of Cups. And this has to do with even just, you know, driving, trying to figure out how to get somewhere. Maybe you need to go to an institution or a hospital type of energy here with the 19. Exposing the powers that be, or exposure in general, or happiness. Or just trying to maneuver through a university, you know, find where you're going for new classes. Let's see where we're going here. Or perhaps figuring out the puzzle pieces. All right, so for Sagittarius, what do you have? January 2022. We have the number 10, which is October. It's also Libra for me with the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny, high vibration, a turn for the better. And October was coming up as, you know, destined opus, you know, your life's work was coming up. So that may be very significant for you. We have Aries here as well, the Ram, and that I was talking all about Ramsgate, which is 4-4 for me this morning. And then we have Pluto here as well, which is big transformation, Scorpio. We just did Scorpio's read if you want to check out Scorpio's read. So profound transformation as well as aggressive new beginnings with Aries, and then that high vibration of the opus of your life. So let's see where that's taking us. As I said, I pre-shuffled everything, so I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. This is for Sagittarius. January 2022. January 2022 for Sagittarius. One more. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, January 2022. Sagittarius. All right, first card out for you is the Ace of Cups. How beautiful. Like I said, it looks like a very spiritual union up there. Perhaps an offer of love. This can be self-love, spiritual love, new love, affections, anything to do with liquids, right? When this is reversed, you know, it can be peeing a lot or throwing up or sweating a lot. So anything holding on to liquids as well. So that could be too much liquid as well. We'll have to see how it comes up. The challenge for you is the Ace of Pentacles. If these are upright, this is beautiful, Sagittarius. This is so powerful, right? This new offer of love, a new offer, the challenge being getting started in the new life, time, money, and effort. And the foundation here is the 3 of Wands. Has to do with the present moment. In traditional decks, people say it's somebody waiting for their ships to come in. But for me, it's all about the present moment. Just staying in that present moment to manifest. In the recent past is the Queen of Cups. Very focused on love. Very kind, loving, and intuitive. Perhaps cozy and warm at home or at the shore. Or the beach for those of you who aren't from the East Coast. And then crowning here is the Lovers. So there could be Gemini energy here as well as the Lovers. You have some very loving energy here. This is affection as well, which can be with children. It doesn't have to be a sexual energy, although it usually is with the Lovers. And yeah, and Gemini or twin energy with that card as well. And what's coming up for you in the near future is the Hanging Man. So are you being wise and seeing new perspectives, or do you have a new idea or awakening, or perhaps too much in your ego? We'll have to see how that comes up as well. And that for me can be Pisces or Capricorn. You see yourself as the hermit. So maybe you are hermiting. Maybe you have Virgo in your chart. Maybe you're seeing a professional, right? Someone shedding light on something for you, or you're shedding light for yourself that it's a long way down from where you are. Or looking at a mountain, saying it's pretty high, maybe I don't want to try that one this time. But there's no snow on this mountain, so yeah. So what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Wounded Warrior. So is this you defending your wounds, or are you surrendering? We'll see that too. And these are very opposite kind of energies, but the same, because they're both probably hermiting. But this one's about going within and being wise and connecting with their higher self. And this one's about the victim mentality, about wanting to blame others for their problems, or defending all of the hard work they put into something. But it's usually about, defending, they keep defending their past wounds here. And the block here for you is, and this is Sagittarius energy, by the way, the Chariot is the block for you. So this can be Cancer energy, but it also has to do with making a bold move, taking the show on the road, traveling, moving, ascending. There's definitely warrior energy associated with the Chariot as well. And why is that a block for you? In addition to this challenge of this new start, or offering someone time, money, or effort, and perhaps the division of time, money, and effort and love. And what's coming up at the end for you is the Six of Pentacles, which is about sharing, being charitable, perhaps settling out with someone, or always getting to be the man, right? Because you get to give to everybody all the time, or are you on the other side of that as well? And then what's connecting to what's left hanging in limbo for you at the end of the read is the Seven of Cups, which is about having a lot of choices, or a lot of things that you love to do. Maybe you can't just choose one, having a lot of choices, seeing synchronicities, heaven in your eyes. This could be a gambling issue, right? This could be illusion. Maybe it's just so confusing that you just feel like you just gotta throw the die and see whatever comes up you'll take. So what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read? The Knight of Wands, rushing in to save the day. All right, this is a very passionate movement energy, but we'll have to see how it comes up. So, and this card always reminds me of the English Patient, of wanting to rescue her from the desert cave. And so I'm going to pull a few extra cards for the end in case I need them. And then I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, which, if it's upright, is that very self-satisfied energy. And there can be a touch of arrogance in there, even when it's upright. When it's reversed, it's a dissatisfaction with self or being alone. And there is the King of Cups and the Emperor right there as well. And you got a lot of people right here. So we have, in Scorpio's read, we had the Queen of Swords back here with the King of Swords. And there was a lie or a split going on here. So I don't know if you know her, or if this is your energy here, because you're Sagittarius. That's possible. There may be some kind of issue between the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands, or a child, unless the husband is acting like a child, that kind of energy. And then we have the Emperor here, and the King of Cups, who may be trying to figure this all out to help someone find satisfaction or happiness on their own. So let's see how that goes. Watch, at least see all these people here. So mainly on top we have the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. And you have, with the Emperor, he's Aries. You have Gemini there, Pisces or Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, and perhaps Sagittarius as well. You definitely have, as far as court cards, you have a water sign energy. It's either marriage perhaps, or siblings here, or two water signs, the King and Queen of Cups. And then you have the Knight of Wands over here, are the only court cards. So let's see how this goes. And Scorpio also had the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And they might have had the Ace of Cups as well. I don't know if they had the Ace of Cups. But this is really beautiful as far as love right there. If that's all upright energy, it's really amazing. And you notice that you had the Knight of Wands is the 25, which came up with the ring and commitment. And here's that Knight of Wands again. And the Hanging Man is the 12 of the two wise owls over there, which is coming up here. And then the 30 is the union or home of spiritual peace and maturity. Let's see what comes up here. And it looks like there's definitely some new beginnings that are trying to get started here, if not already. So why do we have the Nine of Cups in your underlying energy, Sagittarius? The Page of Swords. He's stepping up to the plate, ready to take a swing, perhaps messaging, advertising, a child who loves to talk, but they may be dissatisfied, perhaps being alone or by themselves or with their emotions right now. Maybe intellectually they're good, but they're having a hard time emotionally. Perhaps with the Page of Pentacles, they're, who are very different. This one is very verbal and intellectual. This one may be very studious and grounded, right? Maybe this one's a really good student and this one talks a lot. So we'll have to see how that comes out, but it is that Nine of Cups right here reversed. And two children energies who are very different, or maybe just not happy with themselves, but they're fine being independent here. This also could be different types of messages coming in, and unhappy having to deal with the messages or having to be stuck with the kids. This could be an adult unhappy being stuck with the kids. And there's the home here as well. Unhappy being stuck with the kids. So this could be a grandparent too, who's like kind of losing their mind a little bit. So it could be dementia or Alzheimer's, or just someone feeling stuck inside, over isolating, right? This could be literally brain disease as well. It doesn't have to be dementia or Alzheimer's, but some kind of problem with the mind, and that can be as well. But again, it looks like over isolating, feeling like you're stuck with the kids or the pets or the grandparent is. That's the kind of energy that's coming up for me there. The Queen of Cups is frustrated. So we have the King of Cups, who may be this Nine of Cups reversed here. The King of Cups is upright though, but they may be unhappy being alone with the kids or the pets. And then the Queen of Cups is frustrated, or not aroused, not humored, or can't conceive of a situation, and feeling blocked or stuck or afraid to move forward. This can be feeling abused as well. This can be someone on strike and just not having the balls to go forward or try something new, to be inspired. Or maybe they're just feeling really uninspired and just don't want to move. They just want to be a lump on the couch. And then here comes the Knight of Wands rushing in to get them to, to get moving again. And that could be after a breakup, because we have the Chariot reversed here, because that can represent a breakup or a breakdown, a breakthrough. So the Knight of Wands is always raring to go. So they're coming in trying to get this Knight of Pentacles to get moving too, to get inspired. All right, and that could be coming up as the Queen of Cups. And so the foundation with the Three of Wands is the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth, or perhaps the messenger of truth, or the Knight in shining armor coming into the rescue, being very present in the moment, or going back to the past after being dependent or powerless or losing time, money, and effort, and has something to say about it. It looks like they're aimed at these guys over here, right? Either the kids or the King of Cups. This could be a dependent who's older than these other kids here. Or maybe they treat their pets more like children than they do this one, and that's why they're coming in to have something to say about it. Or the fact that they're never alone, or they can't get any privacy. You know, this could be an older sibling who wants their privacy too. But being present in the moment, let's see. Perhaps with the High Priestess, there could be Pisces energy coming up here. And again, with the Hermit, you have Virgo. And yeah, just Virgo here with the Aries energy and a lot of Cups energy there as well. And that can be Pisces energy. This can come up as Virgo or Aquarius as well. Or someone who's the secret keeper, who's either really spiritual and psychic or very religious and kind of staunch in that. We have, you know, Viking energy in here too, and Greek, Middle Eastern kind of energy. But it can be an aide or a babysitter or a nurse, you know. Maybe someone doesn't want a babysitter anymore. Again, these could be two older children, you know, and then here's two younger children. There could be two separate families there. So let's go on to the next card, the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So the Tower is reversed. So either someone's avoiding a disaster or they've already been through some kind of sudden event or epiphany here, or sexual exchange regarding this offer of love or lack of offer of love. I was just going to say author by accident, so maybe someone's writing a book. This is the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community that's very wealthy and abundant. And there's that energy here in the underlying energies of the Emperor and the King of Cups, and perhaps some other people and young people or pets. These two children here could be pets, the two dogs in this picture. So either some sudden event already happened with the family, but it's fine, or they're avoiding disaster in order to keep things the way they are. And there's Scorpio reversed here. And we have the workplace here as well, or school, a place of co-creation. And this is very abundant here. So maybe avoiding any kind of sudden changes. Maybe they're very conservative in business and family. This can be business and family together as well. And offering love, perhaps to the Queen of Cups, but not wanting to do anything too rash or sudden. And there's some wounded energy here too, though. And I'm losing my voice. This person's obviously defensive, and so is this person. This person's standing in their truth without love and letting other people just go away if they don't like it. And this person's defensive too in a different way. This one's more verbal, this one's more physical. And this one physically feeling challenged and may not be able to do another day of this. And they may be just constantly defending their wounds about this. But why are they still doing it if they're unhappy about it? So that's coming up for both of these. And this could be someone defending this person, or these are one and the same people here, both verbally and physically and energetically here, challenged by the work-family situation and no peace. And there's the Empress there. But she looks like she's coming up with something else. So let's see what's going on with this. The challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Wands, all right? So this is this Three of Wands here, being present in the moment, perhaps to nothingness. Perhaps you are waiting for some ship to come in that's not there now, nothing on the horizon. Somebody is coming clean, getting clean, or cleaning up their act or space, and then being present. Or perhaps still a little bit of sneakiness here regarding this saving, or whether it's an offer of a new life or offer of time, money, and effort. It could be reversed energy too of withholding or saving for a new life, or withholding or playing hardball with somebody and wanting to end the nightmare or the suffering in silence, perhaps not being able to sleep, and just really uncomfortable. And the energies here of not walking away. And so, the Lovers. We have Death reversed. And this could be a clingy energy or something that just won't die, taking forever to end, or just being dead tired or dead tired of all of this. We have Scorpio reversed and Gemini up there with the Lovers, and perhaps a relationship that's not working out or have falling out in the past. This could be children who are acting up as well, or that children won't leave. Somebody wants the kids to move out or they just never leave, right? And that could be visitors who won't leave too, right? Maybe your kids are just staying too long and you want them out of the house. But it can be a bad childhood as well, that never leave, like maybe the past keeps returning, it just never goes away. And then here's the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is a downturn, a slowdown, and it's not the right timing. Or just maybe you feel like you've bad karma or something. Or there's a twist of fate here with Libra reversed and Scorpio reversed, and Gemini or twins energy. We have Sagittarius reversed here too. And look, all these majors are coming out on that card. Sagittarius reversed, Aquarius reversed, Pisces reversed, okay? In addition to Libra and Scorpio reversed, and a falling out or a negative past, right? Or difficult children or difficult pets who are out of control and you're exhausted by it all. Nobody's happy here. This could be a fallen angel or impatience, losing patience, losing your temper, right? Needing to heed the call. This is pride here, needing to humble yourself or swallow your pride. Maybe you spoke too soon or were judgmental about someone before you actually knew all the facts. And then here's the World that's upside down, or the Divine Feminine in the 5D. There could be Pisces reversed here too. Or perhaps halfway around the world, or around the neighborhood, around the country. And the need for closure, the need to close the cycle here. There's definitely a need to close this cycle here, because there's a new beginning that wants to happen here for you. The Hanging person there. What's going on with the Hangman for Sagittarius? So here is that energy of Atlas, of the weight of the world on your shoulders, and slave labor as well. But perhaps you're just working out really hard or cleaning up the yard, but feeling very burdened. Okay, and there's the Wounded Warrior right here. So feeling very burdened, hanging out or awakening to something. Let's see, it's feeling like the fallen angel, or losing patience, working really hard but still losing patience, or losing your temper. Okay, maybe this person is a slave driver, the Sagittarius reversed energy, and this is the person slaving for them and awakening to that. Or are you hanging out together? Maybe someone wants to hang out with you, or you them, just to get the other person to do things for you. And then we have this energy too, which isn't good either. This is about poor judgment or being judgmental, not heeding the call to action. This is a wake-up call. And this is not hearing it or not responding to it. Perhaps someone who's late all the time. And then you see yourself as the Hermit. And the Magician reversed. That's not a good combination. The Hermit's reversed too. This could literally be someone with mental disease, or perhaps you're just feel like you're going nuts, unable to manifest, insecure, not having the tools that you need, whether that's physical tools or emotional, spiritual tools. And over-isolating, or perhaps you have someone you have to take care of, an old elder person who's really challenging, but they're always in your space. It's like there's no you anymore, because you're just taking care of this older person with mental issues. Or you're feeling like you're going nuts. Or somebody's very manipulative. This could be a professional who's very kind of evil and manipulative. That could come up as well. And then here's somebody who's free, with an open heart, taking that leap of faith towards this negative energy over here, who perhaps is just really insecure or shy or over-isolating or going crazy, or perhaps they are crazy. But this person's freeing themselves to come their way. Or this is you dreaming about being free, perhaps with your dog, to go hike and go do something else. And there's some kind of deception, or getting up really early in the morning to go for a hike. But perhaps you can't do it because you have to go to work really early, or because no one will go do it with you. Maybe you want someone to go for a walk in the morning with. But there could be deception. This can be the new moon energy too, but I don't feel like that's now, because it's kind of before today. So it's more about deception and kind of getting after the full moon, which can cause some issues there, or just getting up really early and being the early bird catching the worm. And there's Aries and Gemini and Virgo there reversed. This is Aries upright and Virgo reversed. It's like you're dumping emotional attachments, or perhaps dumping on other people, dumping multiple loads, right? No longer confused, coming out about it, wanting to free self, or somebody else is free to be with you. And then we have the wounded warrior here, being presented the truth. Perhaps they don't like it, or there's truth being given for love. This Ace of Cups is upright in the middle of your read. And you have the Ace of Swords upright here. Someone's offering truth, but the other one is offering love. I don't know if the wounded warrior is offering truth in hopes of receiving love, or if this energy of you is offering truth and hoping for love from the wounded warrior who's defensive right now. Somebody's holding on, you know, maybe they have a beef with you, or this is you having a beef with yourself as well. This could be just holding on, saving as well, being more grounded and moderate than usual. Somebody's saving, you know, for new love, to offer love. To release themselves from a prison. And here's the hangman is awakened here. Saving, grounding, being moderate, to release oneself from anxieties, awakening, or has a great idea, or releasing themselves from their ego or others' egos by offering love to receive the truth, or some kind of triumph here, to triumph over with love. And here's the Queen of Cups upright. So I'm going to put her back in. She is back here. So she is upright energy. She's loving, she's awake, released, being practical, offering love. And perhaps the wounded warrior, or you, Sagittarius, is giving the truth, or has given the truth in the past. Or maybe they gave the truth to you in the past. Or maybe they were offering love to get the truth, but never got it in the past. Because someone's being very defensive here. And there's this defensive energy here. Why is the block for you the Chariot? Well, it's reversed. That's being stuck. A breakup, a breakdown, a break in, out, or through. Perhaps a canceled trip or canceled move. Being stuck. This can be on the warpath as well. Okay, this could be a broken car as well. Maybe you need car repairs. Maybe you can't go to visit someone because you have car issues. Someone's being strong, trying to tame their inner beast, or trying to control their children, their pets, their Leo, their ego. Regarding this brokenness here, maybe you're just feeling broke right now. The wounded warrior is feeling broken. That's Sagittarius energy. You definitely could have Virgo in your chart, and or Aries, or Virgo or Gemini. There's Cancer reversed here too. And that could be just energies around you all the time as well. And then we have the Six of Pentacles there at the end for you, Sag. And this is a painful ending, or ending pain, dealing with back pain or betrayal, or this can be getting a massage as well to end that pain and move on. Wanting to lead the way, be successful. This could be someone successful in dealing with back pain. Someone who's very charitable, giving, or sharing with others, or wanting to leave behind and settling out this painful ending here. And there's an imbalance here. So maybe not settling out, not sharing, some kind of inequity. Maybe it's getting resolved. Right? Because this is a painful ending or ending pain and moving on with good news, getting back up on the horse and dealing with a payout, perhaps some kind of inequity. And there may be a payout. So someone might need to invest something into getting this resolved, right? Going back to work, or spending on something, or paying something to get the debt settled off. Could be any kind of investment of time, money, and energy. But it's in order to resolve an imbalanced situation. But someone's getting back up on the horse, ready to lead the way, not worried about doing this at this point, as long as they can leave that behind. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands with the King of Pentacles. So the Seven of Cups is reversed here. So it's about perhaps finding the one and then wanting to get rid of the rest, making a decision, no longer confused. Before there may have been some confusion, but finding the one, so clearing out the slate, dumping everything else, and taking a gamble, perhaps no longer feeling like it's a gamble because you're no longer confused, dumping all emotional attachments that no longer serve you, as the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. But he doesn't look like he's looking her way, or maybe he's just very kind of elitist and she likes to be in his shadow, right, to get the glory of that. But they're both upright, so they should be fine. But he's looking at this over here and the need to complete something or come full circle, or perhaps he's looking at a Pisces or a divine feminine in the 5D and no longer confused about it. Someone who he may be juggling, or maybe performing, right? Trying to cheer people up so they don't see all the crap that's going on in the background. The energy of depression or needing to heal, with the King of Cups upright here, who may be starting over again. Okay, so we have the King of Cups over here, wanting to start over. He's not happy alone, perhaps. And maybe he feels alone, maybe he is alone, wanting to get into a relationship, or maybe he's leaving a relationship with the Queen of Cups over here because he's no longer happy, or maybe she's the person he's coming together with, because they're not shown as together here. Maybe he's unhappy without this energy, or they're breaking up. It can be one way or the other. And then we have the Knight of Wands rushing in to the rescue. And the King of Cups, maybe he's dealing with some depression, or maybe he's got Aquarius in his chart. And we could have Pisces in their chart over here. Or they want to start over. He wants to start over without this energy behind here. And he could be any water sign. He could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Why do you have the Knight of Wands there? There. You have, both of these aces for you are upright. This is amazing, Sagittarius. There's an offer of time, money, and effort, or a brand new life. This is big. This is like on a quest, for the impossible dream. Okay, or maybe the offer causes a fight. That could be as well. There is the Two of Cups reversed here, but this may be someone at a distance. But again, it could be a breakup in order to maybe offering a settlement to get disconnected so you can go on to something new. And this Knight of Wands is rushing in to do that. Or we have the Page of Cups on the other side of this, right? This could also be two people who were at a distance or had a falling out in the past, like up here. But the lovers who had a falling out in the past and wanting to offer something, time, money, and effort, right? In a major play to resolve this issue of the Two of Cups reversed with this Page of Cups, which is a very loving energy over here. So what's going on after that for you, Sag? Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which came up upright. This is a very abundant family, business, or community. And there was no peace coming up in this read, right? So this is a very abundant, they have everything, but for some reason there's no peace. And that may have to do with the Hermit here, who's really struggling and wanting to move on and find success, happiness, bring in good news for other people, and not embarrass themselves at the same time. Or it's upright, actually. This is someone wanting to meet up with this person who's free. And you have that down here too. Wanting to meet up with this person who's free, but you have to get out of this energy first. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords reversed with the Ten of Pentacles, and wanting to kind of leave that energy behind to be the Knight of Cups and offer love. Perhaps to Libra energy, or in a divorce, justice with the Queen of Swords speaking her truth over here. So she could be a Libra energy, or this could be in court as well. But these are energies of support, perhaps between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, or these could be lawyers for different people as well. But if these are a couple, then there's this energy here between them. Perhaps the King of Swords wanting to offer some love, but maybe he doesn't mean it. Or maybe he's just in negative self-talk about this offer of love, and whether there will be justice in this as the Queen of Swords speaks her truth without options, perhaps feeling stuck without peace regarding the Empress over here. So this is this big family over here of the Ten of Pentacles. I'll turn this a little bit so you can see that more. And so why do we have the Six of Swords reversed? Coming together. The Six of Swords is reversed regarding happiness coming together. And this could be other people always socializing, and this may be someone who doesn't resonate with what they do. Or the need for peace. The need for peace, perhaps after coming together. And the need and healing and forgiving. And then new information that, or clarity that may knock you off balance again. In the need to work or get your ducks in a row and get aligned. And no peace there with other people around. And then wanting to go on your way to meet someone who's free in an energetic exchange or arrows of love. This could be a 5D connection. And getting over the sadness, the regret, the loss, the guilt, and the shame. And being inspired. Page of Wands with the King of Wands. So this can be a father and child. It can be a pet as well. And then we have, and there's a flame that just went out. And again, this is about letting people come back in, or after being in exile for a long time, letting them back in, or recovering in a physical way, perhaps recovering from a broken ankle or something. And then we have a commitment here of marriage, business, religion. This can be Taurus energy, again with the Emperor over here. The Emperor's given the sideways glance to the religious guy, right? So we've got the red coats here, but he doesn't believe in religion. He's giving him the sideways glance, or anyway, this religion. And the King of Wands and the Page of Wands are good. Coming together, perhaps after having been out in the cold. But these two are letting these two back in, or vice versa. Okay? And these are the powers that be. And this is the father and child type of energy, who have gotten over something, but there's love there. And I feel like these two are just the powers that be. So perhaps just wanting to get together with someone who's free. And then we have, with the next to the Emperor is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups focusing on love and detoxing. There could perhaps be radiation going on here, or dealing with children or pets out of control, and dealing with a lover or a Gemini and an unhappy family, with the feeling defenseless to the energies are being ganged up on, and then the Queen of Pentacles reversed here. So it does look like a big family situation here. And the Emperor and the Empress are both upright. They don't look like they're in the same place right now, or maybe they're splitting up, or maybe they did already, and that's kind of under the water. But the Queen of Cups is detoxing here, or maybe she's got Capricorn and Leo in her chart. right? And maybe with a great affection for this unhappy family, or a lack of emotional fulfillment, but feeling defenseless to being ganged up on, whether that's the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups and the Emperor here. But they're like in this traditional, like powers that be energy. And perhaps the Queen of Pentacles over here feels defenseless to these negative family energies, or just feeling unfulfilled, maybe struggling with the energies coming into the planet right now. But there is love and affection here. And Pico driving by. Well, that's electricity. So let's go ahead and let's see what else is coming up here with the Oracle cards. So like I said, these aces for you, you have a big new beginning here of some kind of love, right? Love, brand new life. Perhaps with the Queen of Cups over here. Maybe you are the Emperor offering the Queen of Cups that. But you're coming up as going crazy or over isolating, right? Really wounded, still guarding your past wounds or somebody else's. And again, that's that victim mentality that needs to go. It's a really mixed energy because this can be really negative unless you're just coming out and getting past this manipulative energy, because you want to meet up if somebody's free here. And that's coming up again over here with the Six of, you know, wanting to move out of this painful energy into something good, but you have to get through some kind of debt or inequity that needs to be resolved before being able to go forward. So let's see here. But there's definitely, the lovers are upright. Let's see what's going on here. There's definitely some kind of falling out in the past or negative past or childhood regarding a lover or affections, perhaps between a father and child as well. And here's what's coming out for you guys. We have flirt and extend your lighthearted energy to others. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime, and chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And now it is safe for you to love. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And the bottom of the deck, there may be some religious factors. That can be any major differences between families and stuff like that. The bottom of the deck is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And very soon, you have romantic feelings that are worth exploring here. Let's see what the numerology deck has for you. So again, you have an awakening perhaps. You have Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, in the main part of the read. And what do we have up here? I forget. Yeah, maybe, and Sagittarius. Well, of course we have Sagittarius because you're Sagittarius. But it could be changing from this energy of feeling insecure or over-isolating to that Knight of Wands energy of rushing in to save the day kind of energy as well. Unless that's another fire sign who's around you. It could be a child as well. Maybe if two children are frustrated, or maybe the Queen of Cups has two children who are frustrated. Now the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, that could be her father, right? Because the Queen of Cups and King of Cups could be siblings or a couple, but the Emperor could be their father or her father. She's right next to them. And maybe their religion, their way of living, that kind of stuff could be coming up. And the King and Queen of Cups, because I think they were both upright. Yeah, they're both upright. They could be the Emperor and the Empress, actually. We have completion for you, Saggy. So coming full circle with the 9 and the Hermit energy here, and third eye, using your intuition. New beginnings with the 1, which is obvious here. They're both upright, which is beautiful for you and the lovers. And communication. This is like the Christ unity consciousness here. So it looks like an awakening and completing a cycle or getting out of old circumstances in order to start something completely new. In self-love, taking a risk to self-love. That's definitely an awakening. And then we have synchronicities too. So you're definitely awakening, using your intuition, getting out of something that you've been bound to perhaps for a long time in order to go into something new, follow your dreams. The 85 is the reverse of the 58, which is that 4 of Swords, which for me is that 5D connection between someone. So this could be grounding that that could be a twin flame connection, and surrendering to that. So Sagittarius, I mean, you have a lot of chaos and difficulty in getting something done here, but I feel like yours overall is the best reading we've had that I did this week. So I hope that helps. I'm going to pull you an energy card too, because I'm doing that for everybody else today. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You're still struggling here. This could be coming out, but you've been going crazy or feeling insecure without tools to manifest and wanting to free yourself from deception. So let's see. So for Sagittarius, January 2022. Okay. Cornucopia, Thanksgiving every day, alignment with the 11, truth and justice, and a man holding a coin, 43, coming together. And the third chakra, being confident. So it's about confidence here. And Archangel Chamuel. So it's your solar plexus and the 37 of the King of Cups. And showing your confidence and being unconditionally loving. There may be some anxiety around this, whether this is you and your anxieties, or somebody, there's some romantic energy or dark energy around you, which could be a child or a partner. But it's coming up kind of rosy there. The sun is after that too. Everything's going to work out fine. It's beautiful. Look at that, man holding a heart. You got the man holding a heart in the underneath energy, which is that more sad energy here of lacking confidence. And then you have the abundant energy of the other side of you coming out here. Unless that's somebody else who's going to help you out. I feel like it's you, because you're starting a new beginning here. Somebody could be offering you a new deal, or you could be going into a new relationship. It just depends on your situation. I hope that was helpful. It's actually really good. You know, gonna get some, whatever the imbalance is in a love relationship of affection, it's gonna get resolved and worked out, because it's like you're going forward. You have here you have the meeting of coming together with the Fool who's free to leap, which is a really positive energy. So make sure you drink your water and get your rest, get your joy in your nature, Sag, and have an amazing day. Rise and be love. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe deeply every day. You're good. I'll see you soon. Rise and be love.